Yep.
Hi, I'm Zach, and I'm with Overhaul Fitness.
And I am Lynn Furman, Vice President of Operations, Doug Andrus. We're here today talking with Zach because we've got he's got some interesting information that I think really pertains to drivers in the trucking industry in general. Zach, why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself and what your business is?
Okay, I'd love to. Thanks, Lynn. So my name's Zach, and I am an over-the-road truck driver, just like a lot of you guys are. And a few years ago, I started to make my health and fitness a priority in my life. And as I started doing that, losing weight, feeling better, and noticing all these changes that weren't just health related, but other parts of my life, being happier, healthier, I decided that as I was driving around the country, I noticed a lot of other truck drivers that kind of suffer from being overweight, out of shape, that I wanted to kind of do my part to see what I could do and help other drivers find out and do the same thing that I was doing. So that's kind of why I wanted to start Overhaul Fitness, is to help my fellow truck drivers get into better shape, eat healthier, start feeling better about themselves.
Good. And I think that when you reached out to us, I think that the thing that stuck out in my mind, and the reason why I wanted to engage with you, was that this subject is near and dear to our hearts. We see a lot of drivers that do struggle with weight issues, and I think that it's indicative of the lifestyle. It's so hard for them to eat healthy on the road. They're just drink a lot of soda pop, a lot of coffee. And they're sleeping at irregular times, and there's just a lot of these factors that I think contribute to what we're seeing, and what you do addresses that, obviously. And I think that it's become the norm. It almost seems like, for drivers to be struggling with weight issues. So what is your program do to address that?
So my program, we focus on setting goals to help drivers lose weight and to start eating healthier, because I feel like that's the biggest way to correct some of these issues of being overweight, is first diet and then exercise, which with our program we have exercise program that you can do outside of your truck. You log on either a smartphone or a tablet, and you can join a class, and you can do them outside your truck, at a truck stop or at a rest area, anywhere you can find, really. And they only take 15 to 20 minutes, so they're short, simple. Get a little bit of movement, get some agility, and help you start seeing results of being healthier.
Great. So you're working already with clients. I mean, you only basically work with truck drivers. Is that correct?
Yeah. So the Overhaul Fitness is specifically designed for truck drivers only. Yep.
Okay. Excellent. So I would classify you as an expert in this field, because there's not a lot of people that are addressing driver fitness right now. In fact, you're the first I've heard of. So that's why we're really excited to talk to you today. If a driver wants to start improving his or her health, what's the first thing that you would recommend that they do? So
the first thing that I would recommend is, it comes back to diet, I think, is the main thing. I don't know if you've heard, you can't outwork a bad diet. That kind of goes around the fitness industry term. And so kind of just become aware of what you're eating, what you're putting in your body. And if you're a person that drinks a lot of soda pop, that'd be the first thing I'd cut out, is soda. And then sugar. And then also start working on, like your breads and carbs and stuff like that. Replace those with, vegetables such as, lettuce, celery, those healthy vegetables, carbs.
Okay. So if it's a matter of eating healthier, it's, there's a lot of talk out there that, gosh, I don't know if I can, afford to eat healthy. It's extremely expensive if I'm gonna buy all these vegetables and eat healthy. Is that the truth? Is that fact, or?
No, I don't think it's fact at all. Actually, I've done some research just myself of, is it really healthier, cheaper to eat healthier? And, I make in my truck a smoothie, or you call it a green smoothie, that cost me like $2.50. and it's basically like a full meal. It keeps me full for 2 to 3 hours. When you walk into any truck stop and, you go buy a snack and a pop, you're easily, $4 or $5 right there, or any meal, and so it's actually cheaper that route. And then the other thing that I like is I've got these little paleo pre-made meals that I can put in a fridge in my truck, and then they take less than 5 minutes to throw in a microwave and heat up, and they've got a nice balanced diet of meats, vegetables, everything that you need. And when I catch them on sale, they deliver a whole package of like 24, 48 right to my doorstep, frozen, ready to go.
Oh, okay.
And they usually cost somewhere like around $8.
Okay.
So you compare that to going into Carl's Jr. or McDonald's or something out on the road, you're spending $7, $8, $9 for a meal.
Yeah.
And so these are a whole lot healthier for you.
Okay, so your program then is a holistic approach to diet, exercise, so you can give people, obviously, cooking tips and eating tips as well as the workout, correct?
Yep.
Okay, good.
Exactly.
Good. So I think one of the criticism I hear too is it's very difficult for drivers to work out while they're on the road, or they're going to have to pack a lot of excess weights or machinery. Is that the truth?
No, so all of our exercises, all you basically need is, I recommend an ab mat to kind of keep clean from the floor up, or the grass, or not the floor, the pavement or grass wherever you work out. A kettlebell, a wall ball, and a jump rope, and then you just have your body weight movements, and you can get such a variety of exercise doing those that you can, the limits, it's unlimited basically on pairing those different. And that's what I do with my exercise programs, to offer different exercises every day, so you're not doing the same thing over and over and over again. And they're very, wall balls about like that. Obviously, everybody knows the kettlebells, not very big.
Well, actually, I don't.
Okay.
I kind of do, but I kind of don't. Just for if anybody's unfamiliar with what a kettlebell is, can you describe what it is and where they can buy one?
Yep. And so kettlebells, usually they're just a little like ball that about like that, kind of depending on what size you get, 30, 35, 40, 45 pounds. I recommend starting out with like a 35 probably or 40 pound kettlebell, so it's going to be about like that with a handle on it.
Okay.
And so you can do kettlebell swings with it.
Okay.
We do cleans. We do some push presses for your shoulder strength. And then a wall ball they come in a bigger size. They're probably about like that. Again, they're like 12, 14, and 20 pounders. I recommend a 20. And we kind of use those more for a cardio, kind of mixture strength cardio workout, to where you kind of do a squat, throw them up against your trailer or a wall, and then catch them, squat, throw it up. And then we can also do like slam ball variations and stuff like that, just to kind of get the blood flowing using your full body, in those.
Good. Well, so then obviously those are items that store it very easily in a truck and aren't bulky and good. Well, that's a big factor, like I say, for I think a lot of drivers as they anticipate doing these types of things. I think that it's a thing that I see quite often is that you'll hear of folks that are struggling to eat healthy. They're struggling to maybe they go on a new diet, maybe they start going to the gym, or they start getting into the different fitness programs that are out there on a DVD or that they've seen on YouTube. And I kind of see that there's like an enthusiasm for folks to begin doing these types of things. But it seems like that generally only lasts for a couple weeks or maybe a month, and then they just kind of slowly lose the desire to continue doing that. Why? What can people do to combat that and to be consistent in what they're doing?
Yeah, that's a really good question. What I personally found that worked best for me, as I've done the same thing over the past like 10 years, I've gotten really motivated, enthused to go out there, work out, lose weight, get in shape, build muscle. And I go for 2-3 weeks, and then I get tired of going because I was doing the same thing over and over and over again. And so that's where 2 years ago I started working out, and I really started mixing up the workouts that I was doing. And I went into CrossFit and I've kind of got into a community of people that were like me. And that's the other thing is that has helped me continue to go, is that I've built friendships with these people that I worked out with regularly. And so with Overhaul Fitness, I wanted to offer a variety of workouts so you don't get bored of doing the same thing over and over again. And then also have a community of truck drivers where we can come together and, talk and, become friends, because, when you have friends that have the same goals and that you want to achieve, then, you kind of help each other meet those goals and keep them motivated. And so, that's what we have, like a community online for Facebook online that you can join, meet other drivers. On the classes online, you can see the other guys that are working out, and kind of just build connections with these drivers as well as me to help keep you motivated and going. And so as well as helping other people maybe that are struggling, be like, hey, let's work out together, or, maybe you might need the same thing too. And so, yeah, that's what's kind of really kept me motivated the last 2 years, because I still get that every once in a while, but then I'm like I want to go work out with my buddy this today, and so I'll go in there and work out, and I'm really glad when I'm done that I did go in there and do it. So
okay, so Zach, I think that one of the, I guess, to kind of sum up what we've been talking about today, if you had to summarize it, what would be your concluding remarks to the viewers that are watching this? They're mostly going to be drivers, maybe even some of driver spouses. We've got a lot of female drivers too, and their spouses are definitely interested in this as well. So how would you summarize again what it is that you think that you can do and what your business is for our drivers and other drivers that might be tuning in?
So basically, to summarize up, I kind of just want to bring awareness, to the drivers of health and think long term. Like, with these overweight issues and obesity issues, where do you want to be, depending where you're at in your career 10, 20 years from now? Do you want to be fighting diseases when you get into your 50s and 60s that are related to health issues such as sleep apnea is directly related to obesity, high blood pressure, heart disease, diabetes, those issues. And then, if you take care of your body now, it's going to, take care of you later, basically, to where, when you get into your 60s and 70s in retirement, you'll have, a fit body, kind of a fit body you'll be able to still enjoy life, because, drivers sacrifice a lot of time, as away from their families to support them. And so with, one of the worst things that I read that really kind of motivated me to start this was how a lifespan of a truck driver is, average of 10 years shorter than an average American male.
Wow.
And so that's, into the 60s, which is retirement.
Wow.
So what are you going to do, after retirement? You don't have very many. So by kind of preventing that now, and taking care of your body now, then you have those years to where you can get some of that time back to spend with family, grandkids at that time or whatever. And so, that's basically kind of the heart of this Overhaul Fitness, is kind of just, take care of yourself so you can better take care of your family. You can have a, better quality of life to give your wife and kids when you are home. And so that's why I designed Overhaul Fitness the way that I did, for truck drivers specifically, to work out and take care of themselves and bring awareness to the issue. And then also I wanted to share with you and everybody else that if you're interested in signing up, and you're a Doug Andrus driver, that I'll do, the first month free. I do classes, the online classes that I was talking about, and then I'll also do one-on-one coaching, to where I'll get on the phone one-on-one and talk to you and help you set goals, keep it, stay accountable. That's why I charge $85 a month just for that one-on-one coaching.
Wow.
To help set those goals and reach those. And so just for for your guys as drivers, I'll be happy to do that, to kind of get people really enthused and motivated to get out there and change.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's a great value, and it's a great offer. I appreciate you taking the time to come in and talk about this. It's, I want to more or less conclude with kind of something that you brought up right there, which was some of these health challenges. The main one that we see that disqualifies drivers from being able to drive and to provide a living for their family is diabetes. And, federal regulations, once those guys have to start, doing injections, they can't drive. And we lose drivers every year that have to seek other employment. And it's very difficult on them and their families. And it's something that can be taken care of proactively, right?
Exactly.
Through a program, diet, exercise, and something that, what we've been talking about today. So I'm excited. We'll put a link down below that'll link you over to Zach's website, his information, and, take him up on his offer. I definitely highly encourage drivers to look into this further. Thanks for your time.